Hey everybody, it's me, V, the CPS Scholar, and I'm here once again dropping a video for Ready to Love. I'm not going to say what y'all laugh at me all the time, but I'm not exactly on time. But you guys can forgive me because I was actually on a super panel on Little Black Book on YouTube. Check it out. I might leave the link in the description for this first episode of Ready to Love. It's season 7, episode 1. As you all know, they label them differently. So they might call it season 6, but there's some mystery season that they just ain't counting, whatever. But this time it is in Miami. If you haven't had the chance, check out my video for when I went through the cast and how I thought they looked and how I thought people were going to react with each other. And I already see that I'm wrong on some things. So let me turn on a little bit of mood music. Help me boost up my energy. Yes, it's Friday. And back. Why? Because the kiddies are getting ready for school. Let me know what you're going through this week. Let me know what you're going through and what you think about the show. Um, it's interesting so far. It's been super juicy. As you will see, this is a rant, not a review, which means I'm not gonna go step by step. I'm gonna go off the top of my dome, what I remember, what stuck out to me, how I feel about the people. I don't know these people in real life. So get out your feelings if you watch this. I'm just going by what you're presenting on the show. With that being said, let me go ahead and hit you guys with the intro and we'll get through this video. I'm hoping it's not a long one. There was definitely some people that stuck out to me, and being on that panel kind of ruined my hopes and dreams on a few things. But like I said, I will leave the link in the description. I always have a good time on that panel. Those people are actually awesome in real life. They're so sweet. And we have people from all over the country on there giving their thoughts on Ready to Love. All right, like I said, I'm Vita Sepia Scholar, and this channel is about reactions, reviews, and grown-up conversations. And I love when y'all drop in my comments and let me know what you think about the shows that I'm reviewing. And I want to shout out a couple people. I wanted to shout out my bestie from college, Carla. She sent me a text, let me know she's enjoying what I've been putting down. She said I probably lost my calling as a therapist. What she don't know is probably I need one too. But I'm just going off my experience in the dating game and being around people. Wanted to shout out Mo, April Showers, Cool Gamer, Cruise Buddy. You know who you are. All these people who have like drop in. Shout out to Chris Leo and Horace and Zay and Mario from the Black Super Friends. And of course, one of my favorite people on the planet, Jay Moore from In Perspective TV. So doing this channel, I have met lots of cool people and I have so much fun. The energy is always great. But let's talk about this Ready to Love. Before I start I did grab you guys pictures. I did all of that. And then, like I said, I've already given my thoughts on another channel. So this is going to be a really quick video. But the reason I love Ready to Love so much, there's one reason I love it. It kind of mimics how the dating game is now out in these streets. So the ratio of men to women, the games that people play, what they be on, are they really trying to commit, or are they trying to just, getting them draws? The way people lie. I mean, you get it all on this show. The only issue I have with this show is that they edit the crap out of these conversations, so you don't know what people really said. I mean, when you're talking, you're giving them content, right? So they can't play something you didn't say. But it's pretty obvious that it's been edited to the gods. And so you have to kind of take it with a grain of salt because they are making television, people. They're making television. And so I really love this show. And I love hearing people's opinions on it. And it's a good, because of the age range that I'm in, it's one of the few chances you get to see people in our age group mingle and see how they talk to each other, with how the conversation is, and if it gets anywhere in the dating game. Does it change when people get older? Do they get wiser? Do they get wilder? Who knows? But we're in Miami, baby, and they started off with the mixer, and the mixer is pretty much a reason to have awkward conversations. judge people on your first impressions, and they didn't listen to us. They eliminated people this first night. They just refused to listen to us, but I guess it makes for good TV. So let me go ahead and start putting up some of these pictures and start talking about some of the things that stuck out to me about this episode. And it's coming out tonight at 8. So I'll try to get a video to you guys by this weekend. But down here in where I live, school is starting, so it's about to get real crazy until everybody gets settled in. So mommy stuff first, right? I love y'all, but mommy stuff first. That's priority. So either way, let me start putting up some pictures. Here's our cast. The funny part is, I went through the pictures and I put up who I thought was cute, who I didn't think was cute. Let me shift this. You can see my face a little bit better. It's gonna be hard. It's not about me. It's about them. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go through some of the people. Like I said, I'm not gonna do a full review blow by blow of what happened. And one of the people who I absolutely love, and I figured out why I love this person, they ruined my dreams and hopes on the panel. But anyways, so we were in Miami and nephew Tommy showed up refreshed, still too dressed for how hot it is down here. But he wasn't wearing a turtleneck. He does seem like nephew Tommy, who is now the uncle because he's older than him and Uncle Steve is on the same, not the same level for sure. But anyways, this is his lane. He showed up. He's refreshed. I'm loving the outfit. He doesn't have a turtleneck burning up, and he seems like he's taking a nap. He got some rest because he was fed up with them DC Potomac people. He was like, I'm tired. I ain't got time for y'all grown ass people arguing, people lying, people smashing and saying they didn't. He just wasn't here for it. Of course, the damn Eric and Dakia situation, Lord, the prom pick that went wrong. He was not here for any of it. He was done. So, but he looks like he's back and refreshed. They let nephew Tommy take a nap, so he came back refreshed. So the first people we meet were Samson and April. So Samson turned me all. Samson ain't really my type. I told y'all because he not melanated enough for me. But guess what they told me the other day, y'all? They told me I might need to take a trip down the unmelanated route to get what I'm looking for. I'm not gonna go there. I am not a member of the divestment group. I am going to react to a video talking about that sometime this weekend. I will put that video out because it looks like something I want to react to. But anyways, Samson is, I think he's like 47, 48. I don't remember. He's good and grown. But what turned me off was the first thing he said was he's not pursuing a woman. He's only going to interact with women who pursue him. And it was like, nope, done. I'm not signing up for this. No, I'm tired. I'm tired of dudes not stepping up and not standing in a masculine and not being the hunters that they're supposed to be. They're barely gathering. I guess if you like lions, I think the women hunt with lions, but at least they lead the pride, which is not quite happening here. But anyways, I'm on a rant. And then we have April, who is 46 and finer than a mug. That black did not crack. Apparently, she's a professional singer. She was giving off good vibes. They were flirting. It was cute. That's what I remember from them. If it comes back to me, I'll talk further on it. But quick video. And then, oh my God, what is this woman's name? I just lost her name. But she is very voluptuous, very, very beautiful. She said she was here to get her man to have some children, y'all. And the episodes just started. I'm tempted to go ahead and pull up the presentation so I can remember these people's names. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. I think it starts with a T, but I don't want to lie. Hold on. This is what you get when you do an impromptu video. Okay, let's see what this lady's age is. What is this lady's name? Tranika. All right. So funny. I forgot this lady's name. Anyways, Tranika came here with body, yada, 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 legs, hips, and body. She was beautiful. I knew I would like her with the big hair and everything, but she said she's dating with intention. I'm starting to think that is a bad approach to take, because once people think you're actually looking for something, they use that to dangle a carrot, and it's all over for you then. But anyways, she had an amazing title. I purposely left the titles out when I talked about these people before, but she's like a growth and innovation director. I said, okay, I actually know what that means, and I see you. That's one of the big new industries, of course. So I loved her. I thought she was cute. Let's move on to the next people. I think I'll remember the rest of these people's names. Let me stop sharing this one. All right. We had Lonzo, and we had Kadeen, I think is the way you say her name. They seem like a perfect match from jump. They met. So Fonzo is retired. His children are Lonzo is retired. His children are grown, and Kadeen is an entrepreneur, and she wants a man who has a totally flexible schedule so they can smash whenever they get good and ready, boo up whenever they get good and ready, and fit around her schedule. So I was like, okay. And they actually liked each other. She was wearing the heck out of her bathing suit. He was interested. I'm gonna call Lonzo the Black Santa Claus, but they seem like a perfect match from jump, and I'm loving it. And then if you think about it, I don't think he wants to have any more kids, but if they did want to have more kids, because she doesn't have a kid, she's the right age. She right there, and he's not so old that it might be too bad on his knees. So I was loving it. I like the outfit he has here. He dyed his beard. I wish people would really let their beards be salt and pepper, because they using too much on the Beijing and make them look crazy. Shout out to Horace in his channeling of Martin Luther King Beijing beard that he put on his birthday poster, and I clowned his ass for it in real life. I know these people in real life. Shout out to Horace on Black Super Friends. But either way, I'm sick of y'all in this Beijing. I'm gonna need y'all to let the beards go gray. It's sexy, it's distinguished. I love it. Looks like this video is gonna go long, and let me know what you think about. If you like short videos, you like long videos. I gotta get through these people. Then we had this lady, Lord. We met Sharice. She's an esthetician, and it looked like she's not using just scrubs and moisturizations and toner for that face. It looked like that Botox done beat that ass, and she looks horrendous to me. I don't care. I don't know you in real life, so it is what it is. But she was definitely channeling Evelyn Lozada. She low-key looked like Giselle. She kind of looked like Ashley. She looked like several people. But did somebody say she looked like Skeletor about around the face? I said, oh, y'all is cutthroat in these streets. Okay, I see you. I said, but it's gonna show later on, but she doesn't have any kids. She's pretty cold-hearted. Later on the show, the dudes kind of say she's a mean girl, and it's definitely proven. And then we have Brandy. Ooh, there's something about Brandy, but Brandy came in. She's a flight attendant, so she said she don't need you to flew her out. She could flew herself out because she got frequent Meyer. Oh my God, I can't speak today. Frequent flyer miles, and she is ready to use them to go be with any man that will have her. And she says she wants kids and to be married too. So everybody's here to not play, but we know how this show works. We're gonna see what happened. Okay, moving right along. This was hilarious to me. So this dude, Sean. I'm about to lose the name. Sean. It's the first episode. We'll get better. Sean. He was very strange, very awkward. He was giving me red pill. He was giving me manosphere. He was giving me incel. He started strolling. This is the one I said on the original video that looked like he want to sell you extended car warranty, insurance, something. He trying to sell you something. It ain't working because he looks sketchy. But either way, he said that he's a walking red flag because he's successful with no kids. Say what now? How's that a red flag? Anyways, he's talking to Jay, aka Jamala, like, who was all these women was giving body. She's cute. I think she's like 33. And she's like, has anybody told you that you have an interesting personality? And then she tried to clean it up with dry humor. By the way, I love British humor. If you've ever seen Absolutely Fabulous, Mr. Bean, all those different British shows, I'm all here for dry humor. But then he turned around and said, no, he thinks his humor is moist. And he doesn't know why people, why women don't like the word moist. Because it's gross. You know why they don't like the word moist. Anyways, I think he's never been asked why his personality is strange. And with based on his answers, it makes sense what happened to him afterwards. So of course everybody would call my phone when I'm trying to record. Hold on. 1 second. All right. So he didn't even remember her name, which you're meeting a lot of people. Heck, I don't remember their name on here, so that's all right. But she didn't care because she wasn't feeling him anyway. Moving right along. So everybody just hanging out at the pool. I kind of like that they did the pool party first, so that people could see if they like the body, the shape, and of course it's an ode to Miami because we're supposed to be hot and sexy, and be by the water and everything. And they was having lots of conversations by the pool. Everybody was loving Mike. Mike, I told you, Mike looked like somebody that lived down the street from me when I was growing up. He looked like one of my brother friends. We had everybody flirting, and we had Dominica, which is the one who's standing up. She's super loud, extra, and that's gonna come back later. So then we had these folks talking. So we had LJ, aka I'm gonna call him the VI Michael Jackson. So if you see the super panel, somebody done told LJ he could sing, and he got there and sang, and all it reminded me of is I'm gonna show my age. If you watch Real World New Orleans, you know that there was a dude named Dave, and he used to sing for no reason at all because he was trying to make his music career jump off. And LJ started singing, and it was terrible. And y'all were wrong for boosting him up to do that. But as you can see, K Dean was talking to him. He's 33. He's younger, but he has a child. He has a nice, cute little accent. He's working. He's ready to be serious. He's ready to settle down. Then we have here Swayze. Swayze is a firefighter. He's 33, super mature, but he was giving F-boy vibes off. Down to the tats, the lips that he had on his damn neck. The lips he had on his neck. I like men with facial hair, so I wasn't really feeling that he didn't have facial hair, but he's not horrendous looking, but it pans out that he's not great. So we're keeping that moving. Oh, I forgot. I believe that LJ, who's 33, is in tech. And then we have Kayla. She's channeling Taj from SWV, but when she starts speaking, all I saw was Issa Rae. And she was serving body. She's a vlogger, and she's looking for something serious. But might you be out here for clout? Some of the things you did, I was like, But we'll talk more. Everybody's mingling because, the first episode doesn't have much content because they're just getting to know each other. So back to LJ, we had some people having some deep conversations. So LJ was talking to Shakira, I might be jacking up her name here, Miss Tropical. And she looked so cute in all her confessionals and stuff. Very adorable. And they hit it off. She loved him. She thought he was great. She loved his accent. She loved that he take care of his child because she had a child, her son, who she adores, and like they were loving each other. They might as well have been singing love songs to each other. They hit it off. So I love that LJ actually finds somebody. Everybody has somebody for them. And then you have April and Justice, aka Jawan, on the dang original video I did. Justice, something about him, I thought he was so fine, and I think it's because he reminds me of Eric Roberson. He's not usually my type. But they ruined it for me, y'all. They say he looks sassy and zesty. They say he looks sassy and zesty. I was all in. And then Little Black Book played a video where his eyelashes were fluttering harder than mine. Lord, I said, no, don't ruin it for me. But we gonna act like we ain't see it. We gonna act like we ain't see it. But him and April were bonding because Justice has a 17-year-old daughter. He said he didn't have his dad in his life. And he grew up around a lot of strong women, which makes sense that he knows how to talk to women. He also called himself a bee and the women honey because everybody was loving Justice. And April gonna try to bomb with this man saying she ain't have a daddy in her life as well. I'm like, so we gonna bond off of the daddies going to get cigarettes and milk and leaving us to fend for ourselves? Is that what we doing in these streets? But anyways, based on the conversation I saw, he was not attracted to her at all. She kept talking about herself and saying she was already in love and she was ready to give the man her heart and all types of foolishness. It was like, bruh, really? You know them 5 seconds. You know them 5 seconds. We too old for all that. Believe me, I'm learning myself, but we too old for all that. Lord have mercy. Anyways, let's talk about this drama that happened. So Sharice, Kadeen, and Devin was by the pool showing off his body. Several things about Devin. First of all, I found out he was on another show, Married by Mom and Dad. So I don't even think he likes black women. I think he gonna be like fake Mr. T, aka Frank from DC. Get on here, play with these black women feelings, and then go back to the Becky's and the Karens that he used to. Why is you here, Devin? What made it worse was he pretty much, they asked him if he had a kid. That man done been lying so long. He said, no, I don't have no kid. Oh, I'm on TV. My bad. I got a kid. It was and the chaos ensued. He went to talking bad about the baby mama. He went to saying that she was the kid don't know him and have a stepdaddy, so he don't want to be involved. The kid 10, he ain't spending no money. She with the one night stand. He went to the jump off bar, according to him. Found him somebody who says my signal's going low. Please come back. Anyways, found him a jump off and had a baby, so he don't have no real relationship with the kid. I said, Lord have mercy. What is this? And what happened with Strong Face Sharice? Strong Face Sharice gave him a hug, consoled him. Kadeen, who don't know him from a can of paint, said, not today. We not coddling deadbeats today. We're not coddling deadbeats today. And she went off. So it's a big debate on if Kadeen had a place to tell him about him being a deadbeat. And if Sharice don't want nothing but some cats and a man. So of course she's okay with you being a deadbeat to your kid, because then she ain't got to deal with that kid. She ain't got to play stepmama. It's a lot of dudes out here who don't take care of their kid, especially if they don't like the mama. They come up with all types of weird excuses for being a deadbeat. If you want your kid, and I know plenty of men who have gone to court and fought for their kid, so I know the difference. If somebody keep making excuses, giving more excuses than a ninja going to jail about why they can't see their kid, red flag. Escape. But anyways, Kadeen went off on him. So that was this man that went on TV and disowned his kid or forgot he had a kid. It was a dang on mess already. Anyways, so move right along, and then let me see. Then I did take a couple notes. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, we covered old boy Shine saying he was a walking red flag. Kayla. Oh, yes, I forgot about Devin. I meant to say this. Devin. Like I said, Devin doesn't date unmelanated women. Let me put him back on the thing. I mean, he doesn't date melanated women, you could tell. And he sat up here and I mean, I love him. I'm a fan now for this. He put Sharice's whole foot in his mouth, boy. So Devin, might you suck toes? I'm here for it, y'all. Pray for me. Anyway, let's see if I forgot anything else. Oh my God. All right. So then they voted off a dude. Let's go through this. They voted off a dude. And guess who got voted off? Oh, before we start talking about the dude, why these two ended up in the bottom, Swayze. So Swayze got upset with Swayze obviously had feelings for Sharika. Yes, the one that likes LJ. And she said she wanted to date a grown behind man. And he said, I'm just because I'm not over a certain age, that doesn't mean I'm not grown. And he proceeds to brag that when he was 16, he dated a 28-year-old. And I remember being a kid and seeing this crap happen. This is not a flex. It happens in Florida all the time. Just because some older lady took advantage of you and y'all think it's cute because it's a dude, doesn't mean that makes you more mature. It doesn't give you a bigger sexual prowess. If anything, you're hypersexualized because, like most children that were taken advantage of when they were smaller, that's all you know, and that's how you know how to show love. It is not a flex. She doesn't have to date you if she doesn't want to. I just wanted to emphasize that was mess. And then when she said she wasn't interested, he started trying to clown her. He started trying to roast her. So you showed all your immaturity all up and through, Swayze. It was mess. It was mess. So let me go to these notes. And then also, so what they did was they voted guys off, and they put two was in the bottom. So Sean went to the bottom because he was weird. He was weird. He was awkward. Swayze went to the bottom because he was acting super immature. And so who gets voted off? Sean. By Sean. But honestly, Devin should have been voted off for lying about his kid before Sean. Sean's weird, but he didn't have to be voted off. I can see why Swayze wasn't gonna get voted off because he big fine and we shallow. Anyway, so basically, Swayze and Devin got another day because they look good. Because ain't no way in hell the personality, unless there was something they cut off or whatever. So then I wanted to talk about this a little bit before we go to who they try to vote off with the women or whatever. So basically with the women, they had a couple more scenes or whatever, and they talked. Samson and Looney started talking to each other. And Samson starts explaining that he's half Persian, that his mom is black and his dad is Persian, and his dad passed away while they were separated. And y'all, I did notice that there's a difference for biracial kids, what their experience is based on whether their mom is black or if their mom is Caucasian. There's definitely a difference in how they approach black people, how they approach people in general, how they maneuver the different communities. There's definitely a difference. But Samson kind of endeared himself to me when he was telling the story. So I think Samson's okay. I'm waiting to see if he bought what red flags about the cartwheel or not. But it's, I'm waiting on that. And then Looney was talking to say, I think Looney's adorable. But Looney said something that made her a red flag. She said she thinks men have a hard time leaving her because she's loyal. So let me ask y'all a question. Y'all can let me know in the comments. Is there a shortage of loyal women out here? We gonna sit up here and tell that lie? There's women around here begging to be in a commitment so that they can be loyal to somebody that's not loyal to them. There's women out here basically competing. Like I said, they want to compete, saying that their box is better, saying that they're more loyal, and your behind still get left. Is the man you're being loyal to you? Is this a struggle Olympics? Are we trying to see whose edges can fall out the fastest from stress, who could lose the most weight from worrying about where this man is spreading his community deep? It's just like when TD Jakes sat up there and said, and yes, I saw the whole video, so I'm not going against TD Jakes, but when he made the statement that men don't care about what you make and they're tired of you coming home and telling them that you don't need them and you making money. Who has a good man at the house, minding the business that pays him, laying down the good deed, taking care of bills, doing everything they're supposed to do, and somebody just come home and say that they don't need you? Huh? Everybody need help with these bills. Everybody want to be hugged up at night. Everybody appreciate a good back-breaking session. Is you serious right now? What is y'all talking about? I think people just want to create this men and women war. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense, Jesus. It doesn't even make sense. Oh, Lord, it triggered me. But women are willing to compete. She's saying that, no, so you loyal You don't know when to leave. So you like to be dragged. As a girl that's been dragged, honestly, total transparency, as a girl that's been dragged before, you're the only one holding yourself up for sitting there and taking the dragging for the amount of time that you took it. You're the only one wearing that as a badge of honor. Lord, poor Looney Lord. But she's 36 and fine. They're going to love it. They're going to love it. And then the other thing I want to talk about is while the girls were sitting, I think it was Sharice and Kayla. They were sitting there. Sharice, Kayla, and oh my God, Brandy. And they were talking about Dominica, who apparently is loud, beautiful but loud. And Sharice started dogging the girl hair, saying it's Dominica her stage name, talking about this girl like a dog, talking about she's here for dudes and not for girls. And Kayla said she was going to go back and tell Dominica. So you laughed while you was there, but you're going to go back and tell so we could start some drama. Brandy said she was going to mind the business that pays her, but she's going to take note. And it was like, what, Sharice, we knew we wasn't going to like you. Maybe you getting paid to be the villain because ain't no way. So the men, they go to the men and start talking to them about who they actually like, who they find interesting. And believe it or not, a lot of them did not like April. They said all she did was talk about herself. And then a lot of them didn't like Sharice, except for Devin, of course, because she gave you a hug for being a deadbeat. And y'all must have some type of beige pact not to vote each other off. And then who else didn't they like? They thought Dominica was loud, homegirl vibes. So then they did the bottom two. So Dominica was there, right? With body, loud, boisterous, whatever. But look who was in the bottom two with her. Oh, before I talk about the bottom two, there was Randall, and I think I talked about Randall and, oh Lord, who the hell did he like? I think Randall and Kayla were really feeling each other. Just put that out there. He wasn't much on the show this time. Anyways, the bottom two women. So it was Dominica and Sharice, who thought she was too good for everybody, and she ended up in the bottom. And neither of them get sent home because they already sent, well, Calvin got sent home. Well, Calvin left because he said, hey, he had an emergency. But I think that was a Sal situation. I don't know if y'all remember Sal from Love is Blind. He went on a damn show to get married, already had a sneaky link on the side, and the sneaky link showed up. Somebody saw Calvin, and Calvin had to go ahead and leave before he got embarrassed and got blasted. But we're going to pray that he was telling the truth and hope your family's good. But anyways, Dominica and Sharice were in the bottom. Neither one of them got sent home. So guess what that does? It puts us in the same predicament that we are in the dating world. There are more women than men. Ready to Love, you stay doing this. You stay making the women compete for the men. It's a very man-based show because I know y'all finna start. If y'all don't have a she shed along with the damn man cave y'all keep having, the men's lounge, I'm going off because it's very, very male oriented. And I'm sick of you, Tommy, bringing your dang on frat brothers on here to pick up hoes, Heaux, for the YouTube so they don't mess with my video. I'm tired of y'all doing this. I'm tired of y'all. But either way, that was the first episode. The other episode is coming on tonight. They gave us a little bit. It's the mixer. I noticed that there's no real plus size woman on here. I guess they didn't feel like dogging out anybody and calling them a homegirl. Even though Samson said he liked his women thick, and somebody else said they like their women thick. But either way, everybody on here was giving body, so it's all right. So before I go ahead and sign off, do me a favor, my beautiful, beautiful people and subscribers and all those non-subscribers. I get a lot of views from people who aren't subscribers. Do me a favor, move me up the algorithm, hit the like button. I love y'all. I know y'all love me, so hit the like button for me. So just to remind you, here we go. All right, like I said, like and subscribe. Like I always say on the way out, love who loves you. May God bless you with everything that you need. And the Sepia Scholar is out. I love y'all so much.